to revisit what had happened nearly 2.5 years ago when this lynching had occurred in Palghar. When Republic had launched the fight for justice, the Mahavikas Aghadi was underplaying the case. Listen into what the Mahavikas Aghadi had done at that time and how the government underplayed it.
इसमें कोई भी सांप्रदायिक बात है नहीं। 100 से भी ज़्यादा लोगों को हमने गिरफ्तार किया है, जिनको 30 अप्रैल तक पुलिस कस्टडी मिली है।
के माध्यमातून आज जाहीर करता है या 101 लोकांमध्ये
Alisha, I want to come back to you. This was the then Uddhav Thackeray-led government. We heard what Uddhav Thackeray had said at that time, what Anil Deshmukh had said at that time, how they tried to underplay the entire case and how they were unwilling to pass this case on to the CBI. This, of course, is the initiative that has been taken by the Shinde government, and now the Supreme Court also willing to hear this case. But Alisha, all that Republic has also gone through in more than 2.5 years to keep the case alive, the harassment that we have gone through. Important to put this out to the viewers and why this is such a big win.
Well, yes, Suesha, this is not a win only for Republic, but of an entire nation who was actually demanding for the Central Bureau of Investigation that too they should investigate into Palghar Sadhu mob lynching case, because yes, it was happened back then in 16th April 2020 when this two Sadhu from the Juna Akhada and his driver, they were traveling from Mumbai to Surat to attend a funeral, but in Gad Chirchali village, which is in Palghar, 140 kilometers from Mumbai. They were stopped because it was during the lockdown while they were traveling, and they were stopped by some of the villagers, and there was also a WhatsApp messages. So according to the police investigation during that initial stage, there was a WhatsApp group that was circulating of child lifters and as well as harvesting organs. So after which there was the villagers who thought about that there could be the possibility of this people, that is a sadhu who could be had come as a child lifter, after which they were lynched. They were killed at that point of time. Even several police officials who tried to intervene, also they were injured in the case. But yes, as it's an impact, we have been asking for a justice for those Palghar sadhus who have been lynched and been killed. And as you even pointed out that there are many of the repercussions that also we as a Republic has faced through, because I remember when Mahavikas Aghadi led by Uddhav Thackeray was in government, they were not only denied for the CBI investigation but clearly mentioned that this case will be investigated by the Maharashtra state CID. And we know that as we were continuously rolling and for the justice of the sadhu, where our editor-in-chief Arnav Goswami was also been asked to appear before the LT Police Marg to record his statement over the coverage of this Palghar. So what we were doing, we want the justice what nation was asking for, where the country was continuously via social media, were continuously asking for the justice of the same sadhu who were lynched and they were killed. So this was the case, but now it's indeed a win, not only for us but an entire country who was demanding for the CBI, because here comes the new government led by Eknath Shinde and Devendra Fadnavis, who has filed an affidavit before the Supreme Court in the same case, clearly willing to transfer the case to the Central Bureau of Investigation. And now here's the Supreme Court who is going to hear the matter tomorrow, because today the time that has taking up the other cases where Supreme Court could not be able to complete with the Palghar case. But tomorrow again where the Supreme Court is going to hear a matter, but importantly the case which was registered in Mumbai, that is Kasa, in Palghar, which is a Kasa police station, later was given to the state CID. There were arrests were made, but of course they were also let off. But the CBI is soon, everyone has been expecting, and that is a clear willingness, the affidavit that has been filed by the Maharashtra government.
Absolutely. Alisha, for the moment, I want to thank you for getting all these details. And of course, we continue to track this case very, very closely.